In this video, I am going to show you some amazing things you can do with Nano Banana Pro. You can use Nano Banana Pro on Google Gemini, but it takes a lot of time to write prompts, so the best way at the moment is using Higgsfield AI. It offers a lot of amazing features like physics-aware reasoning, data, and UI visualization. I have given the link in the description to get started. I will be going through these creatives very quickly, so make sure you don't miss any of them. Alright. The first one here is using the grid of different things to come up with a movie poster. All I did was ask it to generate a grid of images with random objects and then gave this prompt to Nano Banana Pro to create a cinematic magazine cover titled Nano Banana Unleashed. And it generated this for me. As you can see, it has put the title at the top with an amazing gradient, matching the vibe of the whole creative. Here it has used different items from the grid to make a complete poster. I asked for dramatic lightning, and you can see it behind the banana. It also gave some motion blur to the objects randomly flying. If you pause the video and see the detailing, you will be amazed with the quality it provided. Next, I uploaded an image where I drew some lines representing some objects I wanted to add in the photo, like a banana here and a coffee mug, also a mountain range at the back. I gave this prompt to bring it to life, and it did a pretty good job. It added mountain ranges here, one banana with a good drop shadow, and a coffee mug. I did not ask it to add a table, but it did. So overall, it did a solid job. I asked it to write a secret message on a half-eaten apple. Here is the exact prompt, and it gave me this. This looks very detailed, and if you look closely, there is a secret message engraved on it. The bite size and the rawness of the apple look way too close to a real apple. And if you notice the crumbs and the sharpness of rust on this old key, Nano Banana Pro did an amazing job with this prompt. And the next thing I asked was to create a comic strip based on this secret code on the apple, and it came up with this. It converted the whole image into comic style. Even the message is the same on the apple. It added a character trying to figure out the message and added speech bubbles on top of it. The character remained the same in all of the scenes, and if you notice, the details on the paper inside the box are also not distorted. Alright, moving on to the next one. I gave a simple prompt to imagine this man in his 90s, and it gave me this. Somehow he lost his wristwatch, but every other detail like the wrinkles and the gray hair is up to the mark. It also did a good job maintaining the clothes this person is wearing. Next, I uploaded this image of a Mac and asked for an exploded view of it, and the result is pretty solid. The surrounding leaves are in the same position. However, I am not sure if these are the real parts inside a MacBook, but if we ignore that, this looks like a good job done. I uploaded a random mango from the internet and asked it to create a logo for my hockey team, and it came up with this, which looks amazing to me. The detailing is pretty solid. The outline and the selection of text and typography are very clean. If you look at the color palette, this looks like a professional logo for a Mango hockey team. You can even vectorize this one using Adobe Illustrator. Next, I gave a prompt to create a story for Instagram with these details, and it gave me this amazing result, which is good enough for an AI software under 5 seconds. It also added this text for a call to action. Next, I tried something from the real world. I wrote this on a piece of paper and tore it apart, then uploaded it and asked it to reconstruct the original image, and it did a solid job. There are a few alphabets missing, and the letter L is also different from the original, but you get the point, how well it can reconstruct a torn-down image to get the idea. This one was really fun. I got this huge old phone and I prompted it with Apple-style iPhone launch event of this phone as a giant model. Here's the result, and this looks so good. It also added a tagline here, maintaining the Motorola branding of the phone. Another fun thing I did is I gave Instagram's desktop UI and asked it to imagine it as a 90s Windows-style theme. I was not sure about the results it would give, but it imagined it in a very 90s style. It even made the real photo a little pixelated as it would look on a 90s computer screen. Also, the buttons have become solid. However, Nano Banana imagined it as separate pop-ups and has separate options to close or minimize. For this one, I uploaded just an image of a snake plant and asked it to come up with an infographic. And it gave a very detailed infographic, covering the details of the plant as well as the benefits. It even kept the book constant in the image. The details are sourced from Google results. And if we talk about the content, it doesn't feel like an AI-generated image. It looks like someone created it using Photoshop or Canva. This one is just a fun prompt I tried. A banana, of course, giving a PowerPoint presentation to a bunch of vegetables, and this looks so fun. It added good emotions and a very quirky message, which I was not expecting. Moving on to the last one. I uploaded this famous movie poster and gave this prompt. This is a very detailed prompt. I took ChatGPT's help to come up with this prompt. But I think Nano Banana Pro would have done it without this extensive prompt also. And here's the result. A banana Superman man and a banana woman with a banana Batman. It kept the mood, the intensity, and details very precise and replicated it very well. That is it. I hope you learned something new today. Don't forget to check out Higgsfield. The link is in the description, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel.